Every day, people wake with a staunch resolute to ensure that they better themselves and the institutions that they work for. This has been the norm for so many generations, to the extent that some patriarchal societies have relegated the womenfolk to menial jobs that are not scientific. Be that as it may, the men have dominated the industrial sector and ensured that their imprint is left in the ever-dynamic world of automobile.
Okay, one thing that I do know, it's very male-oriented, very, very male-oriented. So what you need to do is do your homework. You have to do your homework.
I was forced to sit in classes where, we were 3 out of a class of 40, 3 of us are ladies, but it's a challenge, but it makes it exciting.
Having the passion for the work since my childhood, on hands-on skills, I had to fight the men, work hard, because in this world, I sincerely believe there is only one work that I cannot be able to do, and that one is approved by God. But any other work, female can do it as good as men.
The women in a rejoinder, however, have tried to demystify this notion as they vividly recount how it was trying to get a footing in this world.
My dad had a car, a Volkswagen car, and whenever he was servicing it, I was there all the time. We do it together, do everything together, and that's where my passion came from. And I went to school, and I just decided to be an engineer.
I was driven by my passion for efficient operations of industry. And I think I liked the challenge, where people fear the myth that it's hard for ladies. I wanted to prove it wrong.
Definitely a passion. If it's just a matter of earning a living, then I'd look for a greener pasture somewhere else. Yeah, but because it's a passion, and also simply because I love hands-on skills, it's a passion.
As some of the technicians would recount, it has not been a journey of roses, but that of trial and error and constant self-actualization and enrichment.
I started out at USIU. I did my first degree in International Business Administration, and with a major in information systems. And by that, I decided to go back to school first, get my diploma as a professional course in HRM, and then from there now applied for a role, and Subaru was the first person to take me on board.
At first I came as an intern. I worked with them for 8 months, and then after that I was given a chance for an interview. I passed, and now I've worked with them for 4 months as a permanent technician.
I did automotive engineering in National Youth Service. And thereafter, I joined Mount Kenya University, where I did a bachelor's in business management, supplies and procurement.
My job entails a lot of planning, a lot of optimization, a lot of problem solving. So I guess in terms of academic skills, I have what it takes to manage the job, yes.
For some, however, it has been a journey of grit and proving their worth in the world that is circumnavigated by only the best brains, who are mostly men.
In GM manufacturing, that's production section, I was the first lady to be employed. And you can see the multitude of the ladies we have. If it was not that I was not working hard, then we would not have ladies working in manufacturing or production. And because I had to prove the men wrong with the perception they have against women.
For the 2 years I've been around, I would say a lot has been going for me. I've received recognition in terms of problem solving, where I've been able to escalate potential problems and minimize risks or delays or disruptions that will have costed us. Received recognitions for successful audits for our processing systems, what we call GMS here at General Motors, Global Manufacturing Systems. So we got a successful score as a team. I've also received recognitions in terms of minimal line disruptions in as far as supplying the material is concerned, so consistent flow of material throughout the production.
Even though the industry is patriarchal, some of the men have the highest regard for the ladies that actually have the stomach for the industry and who later go on to become forerunners in the various fields of specialization.
For the few that I've interacted with, I think I've found it quite interesting to work with them, in that being few, the few that are there, they are really exceptional, they stand out, they do their work very well, though they also have to be tough because it's a more masculine job, so to say, so they have to toughen up even as they do their job. But I can say the few that make it to pursue this, this profession, they're actually good at what they do.
As much as women want to be in the engineering world, a lot needs to be done to solidify the Resolute, as stated by one of the male engineers.
So I would encourage them, they should not fear. If this is their passion, if this is their calling, if they have, they feel that this is the profession that they're actually interested in, let them actually come over and we can work together, and they'll actually enjoy it.
Time will surely be the judge, but as for now, these 4 women will act as the beacon of hope to the myriads and myriads of girls out there waiting to reply to the call of pushing the wheels of a nation.